Comfortable spot where I can breathe, but the intervals of waves are so random I can't sleep the way I used to. When nothing really mattered much to me, and the ignorance of bliss I miss is some pure and free. Tried to walk the old footprints, but they don't fit my feet like these shoes do. The memories are washing out to sea. And the anchor at the bottom's pulling down the ship I'm trying to be. Yeah, the anchor at the bottom's pulling down the ship I'm trying to be. Well, the chain is long and it rattles round. Sometimes I feel free. I find my joy in little things most people never see. That's okay. That's okay with my little dog and me. And the course I charted long ago seems laughable today. The straight lines I had planned, now they bend in every way, but still I move. Throwing all the maps I made away. And the anchor at the bottom pulling down the man I'm trying to be. Yes, the anchor at the bottom's pulling down the man I'm trying to be. But lo and behold, the lighthouse keeps shining on the dangerous rocks near the coast, and nobody knows how many gave up their breath looking for the treasure below. We argue with ghosts, heavy as anchors to keep us from growth. We argue with ghosts as heavy as anchors that keep us from growth. We argue with ghosts as heavy as anchors that keep us from growth.
Welcome to another episode of 47 North, the show featuring the best musicians along the 47th North latitude area. I'm your host, Kim Nagler, and we are having very special guests here today. This is my friend Minnow. That's the most important person or being that you're gonna see today. I'm totally joking. We are so happy that she's here. But I am thrilled to have Christopher David Hanson of the Christopher David Hanson Band, and our friend Brent Saari, also of the Christopher David Hanson Band. We are so happy that you guys made the trek to be here. I'm super glad. I'm a big fan. Tell me a little bit of how you guys met. What's your story? How did you collaborate? How did your whole band form? How did you get up here in the 47th North latitude? Give me... Yeah, do it the best.
Well, it started out in Babbitt with some guys in Babbitt, and Brent got pulled in right away, and there had been a lot of member changes, and I'd actually been doing a lot of these songs way back in like 2008, 2009 down in Minneapolis. Moved up here, started the group, and it kind of took off, and we've been doing it almost 6 years.
Oh, nice.
6 years, just tooling around, playing every show we can get our hands on. And
were you playing somewhere? Was Brent playing somewhere and you saw him playing? Go, yeah, it's gonna fit. That's a good.
He plays in Vitamin Brown.
Right. Is that how you saw him playing in Vitamin Brown?
Yeah. Okay. That's where we stole him from.
Okay. Perfect. I love it. How long have you been playing, and what made you want to be in a band?
I've been playing professionally for 37 years now. So, but there's times when you have your kids and your family, and you gotta stay home. And so there was quite a few years where I'd play maybe once a month, or maybe once every quarter. But I did a lot of solo stuff and piano bar stuff down in the cities, and when I moved back up here, there's a lot of music was just starting back in 2009, 2010 when I moved back up here, and I had quite a few calls, so I jumped on a few. And when these guys called me, I went down and listened. I said, yeah, sure, let's practice. So I showed up the next day and learned all the songs in a day.
And there was like 30. Here, learn all these.
And I want to mention quick too, before we hear one of Christopher David Hanson's band's songs, is that you write your own stuff. You write your own stuff. So you were jumping on board of an original act too, original stuff.
Yeah, but it's pretty familiar, like themes and things like that. Like a lot of the stuff they're grooves you've heard. I borrow heavily.
Okay. Because there's always been a great amount of music up here. People just jamming in bands and stuff. But the real original stuff kind of made a push. It's a lot of it now.
We actually have a scene up here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Isn't that great? We're going to get a little bit touch on that a little bit later too.
Fantastic.
So without further ado, we're going to hear our second song from Christopher David Hanson and Brent Saari.
Better over on Cherry Lane. A little crazy wanna know your name, baby. I see you coming my way. Feet up on my Cherry Lane. Too late to make my getaway. Crazy, coming from a mile away. Crazy, come from a mile away, and you come over, daddy gone away. No bad feeling when I come my way. Well, that don't mean I don't make a mistake. No, better go around Cherry Lane. A little crazy wanna know your name. Crazy, and it's coming from a mile away. crazy come from a mile away, and you'll come home, but daddy gone away. No bad feeling when it come my way. Well, that don't mean I don't make a mistake, no. Better over on Cherry Lane. A little crazy wanna know your name. Well, baby, I see you coming my way. Speed up, I'm a changing lane. Too late to make my getaway. Crazy, coming from a mile away. I see crazy come from a mile away, and you come over, daddy gone away. I know bad feeling when they come my way. Well, that don't mean I don't make a mistake, no. Better go on Cherry Lane. A little crazy wanna know your name. I see crazy coming from a mile away. Better over on Cherry Lane. A little crazy wanna know your name. I see crazy coming from a mile away. Yeah, I see crazy coming from a mile away. Oh yeah, I see crazy coming from a mile away.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about your band, and from what I've seen in the shows I've been at, you guys have played. You've had you do solo to duet to trio, all the way up to the six-piece band.
Yeah.
So give me a little list the other people that you might play with when you have like your whole six-piece band. Who else is in your band?
Well, of course, we got Brent playing organ and piano, and then we've got Jim Petola playing the drums, and then we've got Josh Palmy on bass, and then myself singing, and then all four of us do the vocals.
Okay.
Then we bring in Dave Hill for percussion, and then Willie Larson comes in and does saxophone for us. And every once in a while we'll pull in some singers to join us here and there, but that's just
Nice.
random.
They haven't asked me yet to sing with them.
You're welcome anytime. Anytime.
Just joking. And then was it hard to pick the names? Christopher David Hanson, how did you actually come up with the name?
Right, the line is my mom and dad came up with the band name. So, no, it was just, I played down in the cities with, bands with names for a long time. And when I got done doing that and started doing my solo stuff, I was just doing the solo stuff all the time. And the songs that I was doing at that time pretty much linked to that. And it would have been weird to go backwards. So we just put the word band at the end and the word the at the beginning.
Those two. And it works. It works. Let me tell you, it works.
It's long.
We're so happy to have you guys here. Let's listen to another song.
Early today, I heading home, made a stop on the way. I picked up a little bourbon and some lemonade. Oh, nah, got home, I found an empty shack. Rode away in a black Cadillac. Yeah. I could see that she was never coming back. It's driving me out of my mind, getting out of my head. I won't be needing my heart anymore. Tonight I'm taking this bottle to bed. there ain't nobody home, no, no. So I'm drinking alone instead. Tonight I'm taking the bottle to bed. Should have expected this. A lot of signs that I chose to miss. It was in her eyes and it was in her kiss. Oh, now I don't feel like going out. I got too many things I want to shout about. I need a drink, there ain't no doubt. It's driving me out of my mind. Can't get it out of my head. I might be needing my heart anymore. Tonight I'm taking this bottle to bed. But there ain't nobody home, no, no. So I'm drinking alone instead. Tonight I'm taking the bottle to bed. No, there ain't nobody home, no, no. I'm drinking alone instead. Tonight I'm taking the bottle to bed.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit maybe about your creative process and how you meet your songs. You know, do you have these tempos go through your head? Do you have lyrics go through your head? Do you have a little bit of both? Or
Yes.
what do you? Yes. Any time of day, night or day, after you eat, before you eat, doesn't matter. Just think.
Yeah, I think,
jot little ideas down though.
Yeah, I think as a songwriter, I think your mind just, you're always looking, so you never really shut it off. Like it's all you're always doing it, and I've said it a lot. I don't rely on inspiration to do it at all. I do it like it's a workout thing. If I can't come up with something that I'm very inspired to write, I'll work on, like you say, I'll work on a rhythm. Okay. I'll pick a drum beat that I really like, and I'll try and lay down a bass line. If I get stuck, the other thing I'll do is I'll switch instruments. I'll switch guitars. I'll switch tunings. I take a lot of stuff, inspiration, just lines in movies. Or if it's a meme on the internet, if there's something that I thought was kind of clever, I'll kind of borrow, from that. It comes all over the place.
But mainly all real life stuff around you.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just and creative things too. But
right.
You're, tapping into that.
Some of the funnest ones though are the stream of consciousness ones where you have a phrase that's real catchy and you want to use it because it's a good opening line, and then you write. And a lot of it'll be garbage and junk, and you write, and then also you come along, you'll write one line and it'll click, and then you'll go, okay, erase every single thing that I did before, and we start with that line now. And that's how a lot of times you'll mine for that. You'll go mine and you'll find that line. Nice. Takes a while.
Awesome. I love hearing about that. I just love it. I just find that interesting.
Yeah.
We are going to listen to another song by Mr. Christopher David Hanson and our friend Brent Saari, and maybe, even just maybe, Minnow will have some backup vocals this time.
Yeah.
Just like starlight licking on a desert sky, the moon looking down with the big old eye, staring at the place where we used to park. We get out of the car and we yell at the sky. You tell jokes and I tell lies, have a few drinks, watch the satellite blink overhead, the fly right by, get lost in the stars like Christmas light. Can't remember every single thing I said, but I remember that feeling till the day I'm dead, alright. And there's a lot of little stories from the road as well. Staying up late at kind of me hotels. Acquaintances and names I never knew so well. Remember those faces, clear as a bell. A lot of dirty jokes and no punchline. A lot of spilled drinks and homemade wine. Well, that's a catalyst for a dang good time. Hung out in the morning on an old clothesline. Can't remember names of the folks I met, but I remember those faces till the day I'm dead, alright. And it's a long way to home from here, and I'm feeling worse for wear. I could use a change of clothes, a shower, comb my hair. A love ride on the dance floor, man, I do declare. Life is short on the little stone, I make the most of it, I swear, now come on. It is a long way to home from here, I'm feeling worse for wear. I could use a change of clothes, a shower, comb my hair. Love ride on the dance floor, man, I do declare. Life is short on a little stone, you make the most of it, I swear, now come on. Well, that long black road that we travel by, full of trailer trucks pulling tack at night. Everybody going somewhere just a passing by. Roadside diner and a motorbike. Well, you take a long look out the rearview mirror. Watch the road sign, buddy, watch for deer. And you pull into the rest stop, stretch your leg. Find a pop machine, get out your change. Can't remember every single place I've been, but I remember that feeling till the day I'm dead, alright. And everybody running around so pressed for time, fast like a rabbit on a power line. Down a deep hole, find a place to hide, and you're watching the world through cold Wi-Fi. And if I could make one simple request, make some memory before my death, well, we have a little fun, we drop that dime. Can't take it with you on the other side, and in the morning won't remember how much I spent, but I've been feeling like a king till the day I'm dead, alright. Well, it's a long way to home from here, and I feel a little worse for wear. I could use a change of clothes, a shower, comb my hair. Love ride on the dance floor, man, I do declare. Life is short on the little stone, you make the most of it, I swear, now come on. Well, it's a long way to home from here, I feel a little worse for wear. Yeah. I can use a change of clothes, shower, comb my hair. Love ride on the dance floor, and man, I do declare. Life is short on the little stone, you make the most of it, I swear, now come on.
All right, so a question I want to ask you guys is, what makes it special about the music in the 47th North Latitude? You know, I find I've met people that I never would have met before, you know, just kind of doing music and stuff.
This one.
Well, there's a community of musicians up here. And, you know, when it's 40 below out for a month, you pretty much stay home and, or 2 or 3, and you pretty much stay home and play your instruments. And that really breeds a lot of good musicians. I mean, we've had guitar players from the area that have played nationally. We've had singers that have gone national, and all from the Iron Range up here. It's pretty amazing. You know.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it any better. That's really it's a breeding ground for good music. There's so much downtime, so much time to sit and just woodshed on the instrument.
Well, I like that response. That's good. Very well accepted. We're going to listen to another song here by these two gentlemen.
could play for me as well. We could stay out lazy. Would you drive? Where's your car? Sick of waiting, and let's go out and close the bar. It's been a long, cold, iron range December. I've been waiting way too long. Seems so long ago, I can remember. Well, there ain't no time to sleep when the band is going on. Sleep in heaven, play guitar. Lay with me and count the stars. And turn up the radio. Call some friends you know and tell them where we are. You could play for me as well. We could say ugly hey. Would you drive? Where's your car? Sick of waiting here. Let's go out and close the bar. Well, there ain't no time to sleep when the band is going on. Sleep in heaven, play guitar. Lay with me and count the stars. Turn up the radio. Call some friends you know and tell them where we are. You can play for me as well. And we can stay ugly as hell. Would you drive? Where's your car? I'm sick of waiting here. Let's go out and close the bar. Would you drive? Where's your car? I'm sick of waiting here. Let's go out and close the bar.
So this is the segment of the show that I like to do called Either Or. And we put 30 seconds on the clock, and you gentlemen each are going to answer 3 questions that I have prepared for you. Don't think too hard about them. They're just something that we are going to judge you heavily by afterwards. Okay, Christopher. All right, either a telly or a strat?
A telly.
Either a pontoon boat or a speedboat?
A pontoon boat.
Either red or white sauce?
White.
You got them all right.
Did I get them right?
Yes, I don't want you. Now, Brent, this is the test, okay?
All right.
Either Lake Havasu or Fort Myers Beach?
Fort Myers.
Either fishing or golfing?
Fishing.
Either a waltz or a shuffle?
Shuffle.
Ah, nice. Nicely done, gentlemen. And your calculations have shown that you got yours right as well, Brent. We're so proud of you. We just want to hear, before we close out here, a little bit about where we can find your music.
Okay.
A Facebook page, website, what you have going on.
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Christopher David Hanson on Facebook. You can also just go to ChristopherDavidHanson.com. I was lucky enough, Brent actually got that one. We were lucky enough to get that. So it's an easy site to find. That has the band schedule on it. It'll have a bio, some pictures, a whole bunch of music videos. And you can purchase all of the music there as well. And you can send me messages
Nice.
as
nice
well.
feature.
So, yeah.
iTunes and CD Baby,
Oh,
and
yes.
pretty much all the
everywhere.
albums are everywhere.
Yeah.
Pandora, iTunes, Amazon.
All the videos
The
are
whole
on
thing.
YouTube.
And so you can also digitally download any of his music, their music, via any of the popular
Yep, all
sites
of
there.
them.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
And then up next, you mentioned you are going to be playing at the United Way event at Pickled Loon in Grand Rapids.
That'll be the 16th. I'll be there at 11 a.m. And then later on in that day, I'll be playing with Josh and Jim over at Clock Owl. And that'll be, what is that, a 6 or 7 o'clock show, I think?
That's usually 7 to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so I'm
Great.
coming in town in the morning. I'm going to do that. And then
Sweet.
me and the little kid are going to tool around, and then we'll go to the Clock House show
Perfect.
at night.
Perfect. Awesome. Those are 2 great local shows, and then you can find out all the other places that he's playing after that. Brent, you're going to be playing soon also with
Actually,
Vitamin
that's
Brown?
same weekend we have a snowmobile event up at the VC. And,
VC?
Yep, on
Okay,
Lake
Vermilion
Vermilion.
Club.
Yep.
Okay.
Up at Lake Vermilion.
And then also I heard you're going to be joining the non-committals at Lake Havasu.
Yep, we're gonna go down.
Very excited about
We're gonna
that.
jam down there in the garage.
So excited about that.
Get out of the snow.
That's right. It'll be good. Thank both of you guys so much for coming,
Oh,
and
thank you.
Little Minnow too for being such a
Pleasure is ours.
great guest. We're thrilled to have you. We're big fans, and thank you for joining us for another episode of 47th North. I want to thank our guest, Christopher David Hanson Band, for joining us today. We're going to let them end with the song, but until then, I'm your host, Kim Nagler. And until our next episode, take care, take it easy, and keep the music alive.
Bye. Some in the water, maybe something that I breathe. Some from a bedtime story, something from a sea. Some call it love, yeah. Some they call it fantasy. Some they never got it. Some got all they need. What I want, baby, what I need ain't always the same thing. They don't always agree. So I'm living on a prayer. I'm praying on a dream. Somebody stole forever. That's okay. 'Cause that's a little too long for me. Go ahead, someone gets the glory, somebody plants the seed, and there's always something special when you take the time to see. So take a close look, yeah, I got nothing up my sleeve. A man, I call you bluff, there's those colors I can't see.
and what you want. Baby, what you need ain't always the same. They don't always agree. So you're living on a prayer, you're praying on a dream. Somebody stop forever, that's okay, 'cause that's a little too long for me. Little too long for me. Too long for me. Little too long. For me. Little too long for me. Too long for me. A little too long, 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 oh, for me. Too long for me. Just a little too long. Just a little too long.